Hello. Today is a really bad day. Where to start? Okay, so let's just set the scene. First of all, I'm in the garden by the lake. Beautiful day, don't get me wrong. The sun is shining here in jolly old France. The lake is looking gorgeous. But my day quickly went from sunshine and happiness to an absolute nightmare. So what I'm going to do in today's video is kind of raw, off the cuff. I want to tell you a little story of what happened just a couple of hours ago, which has ended up costing me, or is going to eventually cost me, almost $1,000, like 700 euros. And I'm not too happy about it. It's a bad day. And I thought, should I make this video? And I thought in the end, yeah, I should make the video because, you know, I do show you the good stuff. But I'm making this video for two reasons, mainly. Is to show you that anything can happen in life. And also, trying to claw back some money with the ad revenue to compensate for what just happened to me. Right, look at that view though. At least that puts a smile on my face. Okay, let's get into this story then. Just outside of my parents' house, like 2 minutes down the road, before their first local village in fact, as I'm driving to go to the post office, a van is approaching on the other side of the road at speed. At great speed, in fact, in my opinion. And when he was on me, he didn't slow down or anything. I slowed right down to give him space. And as his car's passed my car, he's flicked a stone up. One of his wheels have flicked a massive rock up. And he was not past my car yet. Because he's going so fast, the stone has flicked from before he's passed my car and it's hit my windscreen. If you are a regular viewer, you'll know that I had my windscreen changed just a couple of months ago. And I've already checked with the insurance, I can't change it again. It's only one time per year. And I checked the bill. How much would it be to change the windscreen? And fair enough, it's close to 700 euros for a new windscreen. Now, of course, I already went to a garage to get their opinion, and I'll show you the windscreen. I want to show you the road, or a similar road that it happened on, because it wasn't even a big road and it didn't slow down. But that's not the end of the story. It gets a little bit more interesting, I guess. I actually turned around and followed the car because I saw it happen. I heard it. It was a huge crescendo. So I followed the man and he was gone. He was whoosh. You know, he's definitely speeding. But anyway, when I reached him, he was like pulling into his driveway, and he lives local. And I stayed outside of his property because I didn't want to go on his property, just because I didn't want to escalate the situation. But I'm going to admit, I was really angry, and I still am. So I honked a couple of times from the road, had my hazards on, and I said, "Look, you've cracked my windscreen, and I know accidents happen, but when someone's speeding past you, you know, he's just asking for damage to happen, basically, to other cars, because he's just not being careful." So I know it was an accident, but in my opinion, he was at fault. And when I said you were speeding, I said, "How fast were you going?" He said, "No, I was doing the speed limit." At that point, you just can't argue. I've got no proof that he was speeding. I'm sure he was doing over 60 miles an hour. But if he was doing the speed limit, that means that he passed me at about 55, 56 miles per hour. And I'll show you the width of the road in a moment that this happened on. And you tell me if it's okay for two cars to go past each other with one of them doing 55 miles an hour. So I'm not happy. He was very polite. In fact, I was a little bit rude. I didn't like curse at him or anything, but my tone was obviously not good, and I did apologise to him for being that way. But what can I do? What can I do? I did lose my temper, which, I mean, it happens to the best of us. But he was really friendly, and in the end, you know, we shook hands, obviously, because, well, yeah, I mean, there's no point being rude to people. So I did apologise for my rudeness, but that's another thing. You know, we're never going to agree that he was speeding or he was driving dangerously or recklessly. And unfortunately, there's nothing in my power that I can do to go back in time and fix the situation. So this is just me rambling on a little bit because I'm just in a really bad mood. I don't know if you can tell. Yeah, so it's been a stressful day and I just feel like giving up. I really do. I feel like giving up. Oh, yeah, so what I want to do is show you the car then. Just show you the car and show you the road. But I'm just trying to think of a solution. Wow, look at this path. This is beautiful. Look at this. Look at this. Let me just... The beauty. The natural beauty. It's lovely. It's looking great. Yeah. You know, the car, I've had it for like, I don't know, over 2 years now. And it's been fantastic. Until I hit that 2-year mark. And it hasn't even been kind of like mechanical things. I've had the odd thing here and there, of course. It is an old car after all, but now it's just bad luck. I mean, a crack in the windscreen back in January, yeah, fair enough, it happens. I've been driving for 10 years, I've never had a crack in the windscreen, and now in the space of a couple of months, I get 2. Yeah. So I think I'm just going to try and get it like filled in with gel, but it's right in my eye line as well. Now we're headed around the lake to show you the crack. Don't worry, we're going there now. But there's nothing else I can do. Okay. Right. Chill out, Ryan. I've blown off some steam now. I've explained the situation to you. We're doing this in one take, by the way. And now let's go to check out the car and to have a look at the road. Look at this lovely view. Beautiful. Okay, let's have a look at this damage then, everybody. So, not sure you can see that. Oh, there it is. Yeah, you can see that, I think. Yeah, it's quite a nasty crack. It's right in my line of vision. More importantly, my car will not pass its next contrôle technique, which is like a road worthy certificate that you have to do every 2 years. Unless I pay to have it fixed. But I've just had it done, so I've got at least another 20 months left on the car before it has to pass it again. And I guess the car is getting a bit more old now, and so I think I'm just gonna have to try and get that repaired, like with the specialist, and they put some kind of gel in it to stop the crack from spreading. And then that's it, and just live with it for a couple of years until eventually I get a new car in a couple of years' time. Which I don't want to do, to be honest. I don't want to get into debt for cars because, as you know, I'm saving up for a place of my own, but sometimes life just throws you a curveball. Now, I just want to finish this video in a little bit. Before that, let me show you the size of the road that this chap was messing around on when he passed me. Here it is. That there, just outside our property, is the same length of road that I was on when this happened. It isn't the exact road, but it's literally 2 minutes away, so it is basically the same size. And look at it. It's enough for one car, but you've got to get over her. You've got to get on the side when another car's passing. And he passed me, according to him, 55 miles per hour on this road. Now, if that's true, the guy's a lunatic. Yeah, 55 miles an hour on a road like that. Passing a car. I mean, I don't mind going 55 miles an hour if you're on your own. You know, there's no cars going past you. You've got the whole road to yourself. Yeah, I get it. I understand. But passing a car at high speed like that, the guy's mad. Absolute lunatic. But it is what it is. And like I said, it's probably going to mean the death of the car in a couple of years' time, which is quite sad for me. But you know, the car's old anyway. It's like 15 years old. But I do like looking after my stuff. And when something gets damaged through no fault of your own and through someone else's incompetence and kind of like recklessness, that's the word, recklessness, it's a sad sight. But there is no justice in this world, is there? Oh, can you tell? Can you tell I'm not happy about it? Anyway, I think that's going to be all from me for this video. Oh, let's move on to a more positive note. Thank you to everyone for tuning in to the live stream I did just yesterday on my second channel, Bantermime. The link will be in the description for that live stream if you happen to miss it. And I had such a good time. Initially, I was just testing out to see like how to live stream and all that stuff and answer a few of your questions. And we ended up having such a good time that we were hanging out for like 2 hours. So thank you, everyone. It was great, it really was. And I am probably going to do more live streams in the future. Not 2 hours, maybe just 1 hour next time. But yeah, I enjoyed it so much that I'm definitely going to do more and hang out with you again and answer your questions and get to know you guys as well. So yeah, was that a bee or a wasp? I don't know. But yeah, it's super fun. And although today was not a good day, of course, it's important to not focus on the past too much and look to the future, to the horizon and beyond, because better days lay ahead. In any case, at least I am in a truly beautiful part of the world here in rural France, and I do feel blessed for that. So I just got to focus on the positive and not let the little things in life get me down. 700 euros, that sure does get me down if I do replace it. But I'm not planning on, so there you go. Yeah, okay, well that's going to be all from me. Hope this video was interesting in a way to hear that story, and be careful. That's one thing I should say. There are bad drivers here in France. Not all French people drive bad. I'd say probably the majority of them drive great, to be honest. But there are a handful of reckless drivers that like to whiz about and speed about. But you know what? That's the same in any country, isn't it? That's just part and parcel of sharing the roads here on beautiful earth. Don't know what I'm saying. I'm tired. All this emotional turmoil has rendered my brain useless. So I'm going to go and get some rest. Thanks again for watching, and stay tuned for some antique adventures, some property searches hopefully, and live streams on the other channel, Bantermime. Go check it out, link in description. Thanks so much. See you soon. Love you lots. Bye for now.